welcome to another Fajardo Friday. I come to you today looking the way that I do. Okay, I hope you can see I'm not wearing any makeup. I look rather pale, probably. I'm pale anyway, but I look more pale. And I look tired. And I haven't done a Fajardo Friday on video in a while. And that is because I have been really exhausted and spread very, very thin. Medically, I've had some difficulty as well. I haven't been feeling very well. And so the message that I give you based off of what you're seeing right now is sometimes you have to learn to say no to things, to people, to whatever. You have to pick your battles. You have to manage your time, and you have to pick and choose what you're willing to work with and what you have to give up in order to enjoy certain things or deal with certain requirements in life. I teach, and while that may be only 10 months out of the year, I still do curriculum work in the summer. I am also a coach. I teach debate, and our season starts at the beginning of October when we get our topics and goes all the way through the end of March. We have one of the longest seasons, and you have practices during the week, and then think of every Saturday kind of like a tournament that lasts all day long. You have these big meets and things like that where it's a bunch of schools going against each other, so it's a whole Saturday of your time. So I do that all the way through March, and then if we make it to nationals, we're going all the way to June. So that's coaching. And on top of that, if you have a family, in this case I have a dog that I take care of, but he might as well be a child. If you have family, then you have to definitely take care of them. And then of course if you have other family, parents, brothers, sisters, cousins, whoever you visit or you spend time with, and of course your friends. And then you have a house or an apartment or all different kinds of things that require your time. And you have to learn to make decisions about what you're going to keep doing and what you have to give up in order to get those things done. So this was one of the things that I had to give up, recording my Fajardo Fridays. I still did my Fajardo Fridays in class, but it is something that here I had to just kind of back away from. As you get older, you're going to have very stressful times in your life, and you're going to have a lot of difficulties, and there are going to be times where you're just not going to have time. And so I want you to understand and just, I think the best thing that any of us can do in times like this, where we are spread so very, very thin, is to be able to stop and say no to things and focus on things like self-care. Focus on getting enough sleep, focus on drinking enough water, focusing on eating the right things. Vitamins are important, very, very, very important. So it's been long and hard. And I wanted to show this side of you coming at the end, I feel, of this very difficult path over the last month or two for me. I just wanted you to see kind of like the outcome of that. And then look at your own lives. And right now, as a young person, we have all the energy in the world, right? When you get older, it's not like that. I mean, I guess it could be like that if you know how to manage your time well, and you know how to say no when necessary, and you pick and choose what's important to you to focus on, and you're not focusing on every itty bitty little thing. I have such a hard time saying no to a lot of things. And I'm also somebody who likes to be involved in a lot of things. The problem is when you're involved in a lot of different things and you have a lot of requirements going on in life, you're not exactly enjoying all of it, and you're not exactly doing the best at all of it either. And what ends up happening is you kind of let yourself down, you let people down, and you feel worse, and you feel just drained all around. I think that's part of the reason why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, because I haven't been able to give everything my 100% lately, because I've been trying to give 100% to everything, which ends up being more like 50% to everything as the time wears on. So I hope that you see me after all of this, and if you ever come upon a time in life where you really are spread that thin, stop, take deep breaths, focus on self-care, focus on the things that keep you healthy, and then make some quality decisions about what you think you need to be doing in order to get through those difficult parts of life. Thanks for listening.